Now, as far as why we don't ultrasound, there's really only two reasons. Howdy goat lovers, Derek here at Blue Cactus Dairy Goats. We just got back from Arkansas and we made a lot of progress there, and those videos will be out as soon as possible. You can tell all the goats missed me and they are glad I am back. They need a little repairing on that there A-frame. Tomorrow we are planning on filming the Guess How Many video, and then there are so many more videos coming. We have videos on buck DNA coming, CAE, CL, and Yoni's testing are coming, CD and T is on the way, ain't that right, Tippy? As well as birthing supplies, udder shaves, you know, getting all of these does ready to kid. All of those videos are on the way. The Wanna Buy a Goat video, that'll be out soon too, and what that's gonna entail is telling you guys where to email us your name and contact information, and then we will put that into a giant raffle wheel that we have and pull names out of it to see who gets first pick on all of our goats. Hey Blue, he's a muddy puppy. He's a muddy puppy. The girls, they wouldn't even let me, they wouldn't share a shelter with me. Would they, Blue? They won't share with you either? It started raining on me, so I hopped in the truck, and now of course it sounds like it stopped, but the moment I get out it'll start raining again. So let's just finish this up. So it's hard to believe we are 20 days away from our first due date. Now it's going to take us a couple of days to get those videos edited and uploaded to YouTube, but if you're one of those people who doesn't like to wait, you should join Patreon. Another way to help support the channel and improve your skin at the same time is by buying our soaps. And if you're on Patreon, you get a 20% discount code just for being on Patreon. And you can use that with all the other offers and stuff. So if there's free shipping sale, you can still use the 20% Patreon discount code at the same time. There it is again. And we want you to know that we know none of this has been possible or would be possible without you, the YouTube viewer. You guys help by watching our videos, leaving comments, like, sharing, and subscribing. Which reminds me, YouTube sometimes is glitchy and just automatically unsubscribes people for no reason. So if you could just take a moment and make sure that you're subscribed, and make sure you got that notification bell on so you don't miss anything. Now, there's always someone in the comments section saying that we didn't post all the births last year, but they're all there. We're just clever with our titles. We don't give it all away in the title or the thumbnail. We want you to watch the video. All of last year's births are in a playlist, and I think the last few years are all in a playlist. But as far as last year, if you think you missed one, just click this card right here and it'll take you to a playlist and you can see all the births right there. Now, I'm sure I forgot to mention something, but just bear with us and know everything is being recorded and it will be posted sooner or later. Now to the topic of today's video, why don't we ultrasound? Now, it shouldn't be hard for a goat to get bred. You know, that's kind of what they're supposed to do. So if one of ours doesn't take, they're not going to be living here much longer. Unless, of course, it's Grand Champion May. You probably can't see her from here, but she's hiding under that ramp right there. Now, May didn't take last year. Who really knows why, but I bet Crystal thinks she knows, but I don't know. But she's a permanent Grand Champion. She's where Grand Champions come from. May is totally worth feeding another year at the chance of getting another Grand Champion out of her. So May gets a pass. Not everybody else is going to get that pass. Now, this may come as a shock to some of you, but here at Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, we have always bred goats for profit. After all, they're expensive. They're expensive to buy. They're expensive to feed. They're expensive to take care of. We couldn't do this if we didn't make money off them. Now, as far as why we don't ultrasound, there's really only two reasons. The first one is it's expensive. It costs somewhere between $2,000 and $4,000 for a decent one of these machines. That's an awful lot of money to try to count your chickens before they hatch. And number two, it's unreliable. Just because you counted 3 baby bubbles on that screen doesn't mean she's going to have 3 kids. And what can we do with that number anyway? If she's not bred, then what? We're not going to rebreed her. We don't stagger our breedings here. So with an ultrasound machine or pregnancy test, we can tell around 45 days to 60 days if the goat was bred. But we can tell at 90 days for free by weighing and measuring them if they were bred. And by then we can probably also feel for babies. So spending $2,000 to $4,000 on an ultrasound machine or $300 to run pregnancy tests on our whole herd just doesn't add up. We will save our money and just do things the old-fashioned wait and see method. I hope that explains why we don't ultrasound. All right, so it finally quit raining for just a minute, just long enough to say hello to the goats. Well, hello, Abilene. How are you? And under here we have the sisters, Pepper and Honey, staying dry. There's Tippy and Wildy. Wildy has actually been to Arkansas because I bought her, well, Crystal bought her and had me pick her up in Massachusetts, and she rode all the way back with me. And she was in the trailer when we made our first exploratory trip through Arkansas almost 3 years ago. And there is Ray, Tippy, and that is Maddie, Emily's goat. I do not like Maddie. She causes, whenever we go in there and try to push the goats one way or the other, she always causes a stink and kind of gets, you know, she runs and it just adds some stress to stuff. There's really no need for it. Here we have Daisy and Dreamer, and under there we have Cassie. Let's see, under there we have Mia, and I think right under this side right here is Bessie, or just Bessie. And here is Cammy, and she is looking mighty wide, I'd say, huh? Hey, Blue. Hey, buddy. Hey, Muddy Puppy. Oh, how you doing, buddy? Oh, he's a good old boy. He's a good old boy. Now, Crystal moved all the littles up here while I was gone because she wants to spoil them. So this goat right here is Trixie. This little doeling right here is Winnie because she looks just like her mama Wildy. Come here, goat. Let me see you. Come here. It's starting to sprinkle again, so they're holding out. Also under there in the back corner is May. You already mentioned May is very important. She didn't take last year. She's 11 years old, and we're, you know, this could be the last time, so she's worth getting spoiled too. This goat right here is Piper. She rode with us all the way to Alabama last year. Those two right there, one of those is Molly and the other one is Daytona. If you guys know which is which, let me know in the comments. That there is Acacia. I'm pretty sure you're Molly and you're Daytona because of the blue eyes. I think that's how it is. And one of these goats is being difficult here. I'm pretty sure there's another one. That is Daytona, and that is Maisie. And if I'm not mistaken, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is the 7 dwarfs that we have up here in this pen. The 7 little dwarfs. And like I said, Grand Champion May, who is not gonna come over here and say hi to me because she's just an old goat. What are you doing out here, Anna? You just investigating? Good dog, good dog. So here in the buck pen, the first buck pen anyway, we have Legend, and that is his dad right there giving him words of wisdom, no doubt. His name is Champ. Hey buddy, you just want to stink up my camera and I don't want you to. Now, these are these feeder boxes that we recently built, and normally we keep these doors open all day, but since it started raining, we closed them up. See, they just love them, huh? So here in this pen, we have Huck, and this is Marshall. And there are 2 little guys, so they're sharing a pen together. Ain't that right, buddy? Yeah, yeah. And in this pen here, we have Vader, and his sidekick roommate is Aragon. How you doing, buddy? All right, all right. And in this pen we have Teefers and Blue. What you guys doing in there? What you guys doing in there? Hi, teethers. So if you guys look, May came out to say hi. So that's it for this video. Just a quick update on what's going on. Make sure you're subscribed. Lots of videos coming, and we will see you again soon. Blue. Come here, puppy. Come here, puppy. Ah. Come here, buddy. Come here, Blue. Ah. Come here, pupper. Come here, pupper. Oh. Hi, Anna. Probably wants a barrel cactus fruit on. Here, Blue. Blue. There you go, boy. There you go. There you go.